Okay guys. Okay guys, we're back. You're looking at about a 15-20 minute preparation time, and I've got everything ready so that when the cooking starts, there's nothing to do other than to cook. So it's 1 cup of rice. In here I've got 1 brown onion, 4 cloves of garlic, large cloves. I love garlic. It's really up to you what you want to use, but I'm a garlic fiend, so I love it. In this here, I've got 1 cup of baby snow peas, 5 florets, are they called, of broccoli, cut in half, 1 full zucchini chopped into those size pieces, and about 4 cups of sliced mushrooms, 500 gram of mince, and we are ready to go, ready to cook. 4 cups chicken stock, or whatever stock you want to use. It's up to you. But remember, I'm saying this is delicious because I cook it this way. If you cook it a different way and you don't like it, that's on you. We're back. Gyms are back open. More importantly than ever, nutrition is super important for fueling that body and getting what you need. But let's save money at the same time. Save money, lose weight, and eat what you want. It's perfect. Today I'm making my world famous risotto. It is mine. It is the meal that I love to cook the most. It is the meal I love to consume the most. And one thing you'll mostly never find in any risotto is mince. But the reason I love the mince in the risotto is because all the textures and flavors, they come together. I don't like chunky food when it comes to risottos and pastas, especially onion. So everything will be diced. Garlic will be diced, onion will be diced. The veggies will be cut into small pieces, not diced, it's a bit too much. Mushrooms are sliced. I'm using pork mince, but I use anything from pork, chicken, turkey. They're more whiter meats. I know pork's not a white meat, but I wouldn't use beef. That's what I'm sort of getting at. Peas, frozen peas, broccoli, zucchini, chicken stock, and arborio rice. I don't know if I said that right, but it is a particular rice you use in a risotto, and that is most important. Once I'm finished, I'll share all the ingredients and the amounts, but this meal is delicious. Sprinkled with a bit of Parmesan cheese and herbs to finish, and voila, my friends, voila, delicious. Now, for me, I am somewhat in between the ectomorph and mesomorph range, which is the skinny guy and the guy that's got a bit of muscle. So for me, I need a diet high in carbohydrates, especially when I'm training and keeping physically active, because my metabolic rate, my metabolism, I burn energy easily. I burn energy sitting down. It's crazy. So for me, you might call it lucky, but when I can't train, I lose weight. I lose weight and size because I don't gain weight, but my body is so in tune with my training and my lifestyle of 20 years that I'll go from not training and eating 2 to 3 meals a day to now training full time and eating anywhere from 5 to 6 meals a day because my body needs that energy. But if you're wanting to lose weight, you may restrict yourself from meals such as pastas and carbs and high carb diets because you've got a lot of, that you want to get rid of, and that's your fuel source. Whereas I need an external fuel source. You're carrying yours, I need to put mine in. Macros works out to be our fats, proteins, and carbs, so that's the levels you play with. Normally our protein as a lifestyle range will sit around the 30%. The carbs is the thing that'll vary depending on where you are, on the wavelength of where your body sits. And you'll play around your carbs and fats to balance that out. So, let's get into the cooking. Hey guys, first step in the procedure of cooking the risotto. You've got your chopped onion, your brown onion, and your 4 cloves of garlic. We want to heat our pan up so that the oil is nice and warm, if not hot. Olive oil that I've used, I'm not really sure because I just pour it in because I make it all the time. But let's not go anything too excessive. And what we want is the consistency of the onion and the garlic to be translucent. So we're not overcooking it. We don't want it to be burnt. We don't want to fry it. We want that translucent so it becomes that see-through. And then we are ready for the next step. The next phase of our risotto development. Do you want to check out my son and my birthday present? How cool is that dude? He'll be the coolest dude you would ever meet. Legend. But Now we get the mince in, and you know what? I don't, it's not. It's a matter of like browning it up, but not really going too far. And the reason for that is because you're basically simmering this in stock for 20 minutes. And I like the flavors to be infused into the meat, the onion and everything. So I'm adding the rice now. There's no chicken stock in there. And the reason I add the rice is because we want the rice to absorb some of the oils and fats from what's already in the pan there. So we'll get that moving around. Moving around, yo! But this is prime time. So there are a few different ways to make risottos in regards to how they're made. This is just one of the easiest, and to be honest, it turns out amazing every time. Now I'm going to add the 4 cups of chicken stock. All of it goes in. Don't be shy. Get it in there. Get it all in. We'll love that. Get old chicken stock. You can use whatever stock you want, but as I said before, if you make it your way and then ridicule me for it not tasting good, you didn't do it how I did it, so I take no responsibility for that. All our goodies go in. Now we'll get all that mixed in. We'll get it all nice and together. We've got our greens and our mushrooms. We've got our protein and our carbs. So it's all coming together. It's beautiful. And now we basically get all that nice and together. Now I may have used too many mushrooms this time, so I may need to add a little bit more stock, which is cool because I have some. But so maybe keep it at 3 cups of mushrooms. But now it's time to basically let that come to boil. And once it comes to boil, we'll start to drop it back down to a simmer state. And then that's where this is a meal that requires your full attention as it cooks. And I'll show you why as we come to the simmer state. So now we've brought it to boil and now we have it simmering. So as you can see, it's simmering away. I might drop the heat down a little bit. I'll take back what I said. I think the 4 cups of mushrooms is perfect. Just seemed a bit solid when we first started. And now every few minutes you want to start to ladle in your risotto to the center and push it out. So we're getting ladling in, so we're getting all the heat transfer and everything even on our risotto. And you want to do this continuously, not continuously non-stop, but every few minutes, because the stock will start to be absorbed by the rice and the meat and all the veggies, and it'll become thicker and thicker. So you want to get that consistency through it as it cooks. And the cooking time from simmering, or even, as we're coming into boil, you're looking at around 20 minutes. So it's about a 40-minute meal preparation in regards to prepping everything and getting it in, cooked and ready to eat. So I'll touch base with you when it's looking a bit thicker. So now you can see the stock is started to reduce, and there's not a lot of stock that's evidently there because it's all been soaked up by the ingredients that we've added. So we're only a few minutes away now from our finish time, and the next best thing, or the best thing, consuming what we've eaten. And that's love right there. Made with love, consumed with love. Food is love. Voila! Shazam! Now we're at the business end of the deal. Best part about cooking, always eating. Parmesan cheese is basically up to your discrepancy. I lightly cover the top of my risotto. I've let it stand for, or sit, stand, whatever the right terminology is, for 3 to 5 minutes. Just let it settle. And then I will get all that mixed in so the cheese is nicely melted through. Delicious, delicious. Ooh. Get that all through there. You want it all through, mixed in well. If you're not a fan of Parmesan cheese, leave it to the side. It can always be added later for people that do like it. And then I'll serve myself up a dish. I love this meal. It's one of my favorite meals. The reason I love pastas and risottos and meals like that is because they freeze really well and reheat really well and taste great even reheated. So as you can see, there's one meal there, but I've got like another 4 meals, 3 to 5 meals right there. If you go into a restaurant for a risotto, you're looking at anywhere from the high 20s plus over, like, you know, for that one meal. This meal itself, mostly, I haven't really worked out the cost, but it wouldn't be any more than $15, and you're gonna get 4 to 5 meals that you can freeze and reheat. That's how you save money. It's nice to go out and have a meal, that's a reward, but when it comes to meal prep and being in control of what you eat in your diet, meal preparation is key. You save money, you know what you're eating, and you get to eat what you want. They are the key principles about meal prep. It's just, it's the be all and end all. Now I've got some mixed garden herbs. They're already lightly dried and already chopped up for me to sprinkle on top there, and it's ready to go. So voila, welcome to Troy Lane's famous risotto, world famous. In my house it is anyway. Anyway guys, I hope my little tutorial on my my risotto helps. I hope you try it. If you do, send me a message, let me know what you think. If it's crap, if it's great, if it's mediocre, let me know, because we all have different taste buds, but I love it. That was delicious. Now, I've eaten, I'm extremely satisfied. I've trained, I've eaten, feel content. Now it's time to get into some Saturday work and put a few things together. But I've got 3 extra meals. So, 3 extra meals. Save money. Eat what you want. Enjoy what you want. Know what's in your food. Easier to track. Lose weight. Win, 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 win.